Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and here we are. We finally have the complete details for the Sigmund the Highshield Fragment and Fusion combination event. It is a combination event because you will have to collect fragments for the 4 epics and then fuse those 4 epics into Sigmund the Highshield. Now, before we get into this planner, this guide right here, I just want to let you know, if you are looking forward to more guides like this one, then make sure to subscribe to this channel because I upload raid videos every single day. All right, now, so we have this planner and I put the potion requirements right here down below. You will need 6 of the colored or the affinity potions for Void, Magic, Spirit, and Force. And you will need 20 of the greater potions for Void, Magic, Spirit, and Force, and 12 and 60 for the Arcane potions. All right, now, as you can see here, I've also labeled the days wherein the potion or the corresponding potion keep is open on those days. So, of course, Thursday Spirit Keep is open, Friday Force, Saturday Magic, and Sunday Void, and so on. So that, because you will need to make sure that you have enough potions by the end of this event, or else you will not be able to, of course, summon Sigmund the Highshield. So make sure you are not missing potions when this event ends. All right, now I've also placed the epic champion that you will be able to get from these tournaments and events. So if we do have 1 spirit, 1 magic, 1 void, and 1 force champion for the epics. So I've placed those here for easy reference. We do have 1 event that has 3 champion fragments in it in 1 event, and that is the first event that is actually live right now, which is the Dungeon Divers event, and this goes from September 30 to October 5. So make sure you catch all 3 of these for the Spirit, for the Magic, and the Void champion. All right, now, just to point out some things that are very important to know in this particular event, in that we have 120 fragments for the epics that you can collect from these events. This is not including the extra fragments that you get for placing first or second in the tournaments. I will not include those. I will just assume that you will get the regular fragments and not placing in the top 1 or top 2 in those tournaments. So you will get 100, or you can get a maximum of 120 for those, except for the Magic champion. You can only get 115 fragments maximum. So you have to make sure that you get those, because even missing 1 event or 1 tournament can potentially cost you being able to summon Sigmund the Highshield at the end, because later on I will show you the different epics and the fragments that you will get from the different events, and you will see that you do have a high risk of potentially missing out if you just missed 1 single event. All right, that is the first one. And of course, here, take a look at October 3 to 5. We have the Dragon Tournament and Champion Training. Both, of course, requires energy. So if you are a free-to-play or a beginner player, you don't have a lot of resources to play around with. So you might have a little trouble here. Make sure you save up some gems. 40 gems will refill your energy back to full. You might need to use those gems when you reach October 3 to 5, because you need those fragments from both the Dragon Tournament and the Champion Training Tournament right there. So make sure you are ready for that particular section. And also, we have 3 artifact enhancement events. One from October 2 to 5, the next one is October 7 to 10, and the third one is October 13 to 16. 3 artifact enhancement events, so you will need to save a lot of silver. Make sure you are ready to upgrade those artifacts on those days. I usually reserve a good amount, is 25 million for each artifact enhancement if you want to get the top reward in each of those events. But if you're just looking for the fragments, then around 10 to 15 million per artifact enhancement will do. But of course, if you have the silver, then why not push for the highest reward? So if you're looking for getting the top reward in all 3 artifact enhancement events, make sure you have around 75 million, sitting around 75 million silver. But if you don't have 75 million, then you have to make sure that you use your silver very wisely during this time. So if you are lacking silver, you might just want to aim for the fragment. Do not go and try to get the top reward, because if you do, when you reach the second and the third artifact enhancement, you might miss some silver. You might be short on some silver then, and you will miss out on Sigmund the Highshield. All right, and last one that I want to point out is we do have, of course, a summon rush, and that will coincide with a ×10 shard event and clan versus clan. Now, in previous events, in previous fragment and fusion events, I usually advise, or this is usually where the free-to-play and or beginner players have a hard time during these ×10 shards summon rush events, because of course it is not a good time to pull your shards during a 10 times. You want to wait for these 2x events. But for this Sigmund the Highshield fragment and fusion event, you might not have a choice. So you might have to bite the bullet and just pull shards during this summon rush, because let me show you my other planner here, and I will also put this down in a pinned comment for your reference so that you can have access to this image file. As you can see here, you need, or you will get 25 fragments for the Force Epic Champion and another 25 fragments for the Epic Void Champion. All right, now because we just have 120 fragments total, assuming of course you don't get the first and second place for those extra bonus fragments in the tournaments, then if you just miss out on that one summon rush, you will miss out on Sigmund the Highshield. You will be short 5 fragments at the very end. So getting both of these for the Force and the Void Epic Champion will be a tall order, especially of course because you will most likely pull your ancient shards during this ×2 ancient. So get ready to pull a lot of mystery shards, but I don't think mystery shards will cut it for this one, because you need both of those fragments. So you might need to get ready to pull some voids or maybe a few sacreds. I know it will hurt. Those are very precious shards that you don't want to use during a ×10, but it seems like for this event we don't have a choice. So yeah, so get ready to pull some voids and sacreds, or get ready to stock up on those mystery shards. I don't know how many mystery shards we need, but I assume it will be in the thousands if you're planning to pull just mystery shards for this summon rush. So yeah, just wanted to point that out, and I will put these both of these images in a pinned comment down below so that you can access this, you can save this, you can print this out to make sure that you are on track with this Sigmund the Highshield. And some of the epics are actually not that bad. So if you're not looking to summon this legendary and you're just happy with the epics, that's not a bad idea either. Personally, of course, I would go for this legendary, and I just hope that I get to pull these other epics in some other way. All right, so I hope you found this useful. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more guides like this one. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.